Hello friends and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleecher. If you are new to my channel, this channel is all about planning and budgeting. And in today's video, I am so excited because I am going to be setting up my new planner for the academic year 2022-2023. I have decided to go with an Erin Condren this year, and this one is the Life Planner vertical layout. And I am starting out by laying down a sticker that I created. So it's just a custom sticker that I made. And where you would normally put your name, I put Jennifer Bleecher and Life in Envelopes 2022-2023. So you may have noticed that I had a colorful cover, but the inside of my planner is in the neutral pattern. I wanted the neutral because I am a huge sticker user, and I wanted the palette that I'm working on to be blank, or as blank as possible. Also too, these tabs are so beautiful. I love all the pastel colors in the tabs. So with the cover, by the way, I'm doing a voiceover because I recorded this last night, and as I was recording it, Mork was just going crazy. Every time I would try to talk, he would start crying. He just does not like it when for some reason when I record videos, I think it's because I'm in a room talking to myself and it confuses him. But I did go with the colorful cover, and I added the gold foiling and the gold coil as well. So that we've already seen that. Sorry, so that's a little out of order here. So for the calendar, what I've decided to do is I homeschool my youngest son, Logan. He's going into 5th grade. And what I decided to do with this calendar is just mark the first and last day of our school district, when they start and when they end. We don't have to start and end at the same time, but I just like to try and keep on track as much as possible with their start date, their end date, and then their days off. So I did make a mistake there on September 2023. I meant to put that on the September of 2022, but unfortunately I'm using these dotted markers that cannot be erased. Everything else, like all the pens I use in the rest of the video, are erasable. So if I make any mistakes, I can erase it. But anyways, so first I've got the first and last day of school marked down. That is that purple color. And then I'm using the green color to mark off the days that the school district is off for break. I don't have exactly the same rules. I think the school district has to get in 180 days, and I don't have to get in quite that many. I can't think of what it is exactly right now at the top of my head, but I think it's something like we have to get in 148 days, so we have a little more flexibility. But anyways, they do take a Thanksgiving break in November, so I marked those 3 days there. They take a winter break in December, so there's a couple weeks there that go into January. And then they also take a spring break in March, so I marked that off as well. So we have the option of we can take the same breaks or we could do our own breaks, but I do try to stick to the same breaks because my husband, David Bleecher, my husband, David, he works for the school district, so he's often off on those days as well, and when he is off, we like to spend time with him, and I don't want to make Logan do homeschool while David is off work and we could spend time together. So I decided to go ahead and keep the calendar because they did have several other days that were off throughout the year that I'm not including. I didn't mark, so I just kept the calendar in case I want to refer back to it at any point. Okay, so on this page, I decided to use these 12 boxes. I am going to mark them, each box, with a month of the year. And I've decided I needed a place to keep the names of the stickers, the sticker kits that I release every month. I currently have them like on sticky notes in random places around my desk and on my walls, and I thought it would be nice just to have them all in one place. So that's what I'm doing here. Plus, with this planner, I'm going to try really hard to stick with this planner all year long because this is my 3rd year, I think, making stickers, and I realized I don't have like a record of my past designs, and that makes me really sad. So while this is a functional planner for me, and I am going to definitely use it as a functional planner, I also want to keep it like as a keepsake of something I can go back and look at old designs. I just think that would be really fun. Like, I'm sad that I don't have old designs to go back and look at from my previous years. Anyway, so these pages I am using to keep track of my sticker designs that come out each month. I usually come out with 3 designs a month. Every once in a while I will throw in a mystery pack, so then that would be a 4 design month, but usually it is 3. So I did get this washi with my Erin Condren haul that I did, my fall haul, and these washi strips, I don't use washi a lot. Like, I use washi from my sticker shop, but not like on a roll like this, and it felt so like luxurious. It's so, I love the gold on there, and the texture is just very luxurious feeling. But one thing I noticed, I did like lift it up and move it occasionally to make it work, like if it was a little off center. And while it did lift up and I was able to like re-stick it, it tore the paper, which really, not always, but sometimes it tore the paper, which really surprised me, because Erin Condren has one of the it seems like one of the tougher papers out there. It's an 80-pound Mohawk paper. It has a nice tooth to it. I really like the paper in the Erin Condren. I really like the paper in the plum paper as well. That's like a nice, slick, buttery paper, and it's also thick. But I like something with a little bit of tooth, so I do like the Erin Condren paper. And when I lift up like the stickers that I make in my sticker shop, when I lift them up and reposition them, I've never had the Erin Condren paper rip on me. You have to be more careful with other planners because the paper quality isn't as good as Erin Condren, but I've never had it rip. So I was really surprised that the washi was ripping up some of the paper. So I think my whole point is, I think that this washi is a little bit stronger than like the removable sticker paper that I use in my shop. So just a warning that if you are going to go with the washi, just be aware of that. So when I put this washi down, which is beautiful, by the way, I love that washi. I noticed that the line showed through the sticker because it is a translucent sticker. So I did something I very rarely do, and I grabbed my whiteout. I very rarely use whiteout when I plan, but in this case it was necessary. The funny thing is, and you'll see here in a minute, is I actually end up removing that center washi because I decided that it's too busy looking with the sticker that I made that says sticker at the top. That sticker plus the pink and gold, and then this like colorful sticker in the middle, I just felt like it was too busy and it really wasn't the look I was going for. So even though I lay all of these down, I do end up going and removing it and then just doing the whole page with that pink and that gold. So I didn't want to make you like watch all that, me laying everything down and then peeling it off and then laying down the new thing. But I have to say, I am much happier now with the way that turned out. I just think it looks more clean and crisp that way. So these 2 pages, it says sticker on the left and then releases on the right, because altogether it's supposed to be sticker releases. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the washi on this side as well, and then we will go in and lay down the months of the year. Okay, now that I have all the washi tape set up, I'm going to go and add the months of the year, and I decided to use these are my newest months of the year. They're called, I think they're called white and black or white on black, something like that. And they have a black background, and then the letters are in white, and the font is the Soursop font. I really like the way that it pops, and this size is the mini size. I do offer several size stickers for the months of the year in my shop, and I offer 2 different fonts. I offer the Gen Plans font, which is what the title sticker releases. That's in the Gen Plans font. And I offer Soursop. So this is the Soursop font. And I was just testing out there. You could see I was trying to decide if I wanted to do the months of the year in the center, or if I wanted to have them lined up on the left-hand side, and I liked the way that it looked lined up on the left-hand side, and I thought it might be just easier for me than trying to center everything. And I really like the way that this turned out. I think it is so pretty. I love the gold foil. You know, I don't do foiling in my shop, so I don't use foil very often. And I think it's so pretty and fun to have every once in a while. So, okay, so I'm going to lay down all the months here, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to put the 3 sticker kits that I released in July and the 3 sticker kits that I released for August, because those have already come out. Actually, the August sticker kits came out yesterday. So if you want to see what I have available for August, there is a video of that on this YouTube channel. Sorry. Okay, so now that I have all the months of the year laid down, I'm ready to go in and write the names of the sticker kits. I was just thinking, like, I don't know how I feel about the whole voiceover thing. Like, I have mixed feelings about it. On one hand, I like it because I'm watching the video with you guys and I'm kind of just like talking you through my process and what I was thinking and what I did. And I like that part of it. But I also, I don't know, like I'm not exactly sure like what to say all the time on the voiceover, where like when I'm planning, like it just comes more like natural to me, it's more organic. So please forgive me if this is a little rough. You know, I don't always do voiceovers, but the more I do them, the better I'll get. Just like anything, just like with my stickers, I feel like since I started my sticker shop, my ability to make stickers has gotten much better. And when I like see like old videos of my first releases, I'm just like, oh, I've gotten so much better now. Learned a lot over the last couple of years. So what I'm doing is I'm writing down the names of the sticker kits. I often need this information as I'm doing different things in the Etsy shop and in designing and different programs I'm opening. So it is going to be so helpful to have all of this information in one spot like this. I'm very excited about that. And I think it's really pretty too. It's always fun, for me, it's always fun to have something pretty to look at. So when I was thinking about setting up my planner, I was so excited. This is like just one of the most exciting things I do all year in my planner is get it set up. But I was also a little overwhelmed and thinking like, oh my gosh, there are so many choices, so many things I could do. And it was kind of hard to decide like what was the most important information that I needed and what I wanted to include in here. I was very inspired by Julie's plans. I don't know, Julie or Julie's plans. Her setup video. After I watched her video, I was like, okay, now I know what I want to do in my own planner. So that was a really fun video, and I recommend that you check out her video if you haven't already seen it. So I decided to use one of the bookmarks that I got in my recent purchase. It's by this artist. Okay guys, I have my glasses on, I have my reading glasses on, and I still can't see the name of that. So hopefully you guys can see it. Actually, I'll try to zoom in on that name for you so you can see it. But I wanted to bookmark this page so that it would be easy for me to come back and find later when I wanted to refer back to that page, because I have a feeling I'm going to refer back to that page quite often throughout the year. So, oh yeah, so what I'm doing now is I have these new, okay, I made a new sticker kit for back to school. I have a back to school sticker kit from last year, and I still have some of those stickers available. So if you really like that design, that's still available in my shop. It's under the retired stickers tab, but I created a new sheet for the new school year, and this is the new sheet. This sheet is also available in the shop. So the only 2 stickers I'm going to use from this sheet today are the first day of school and last day of school. I wanted to go ahead and get those down on my calendar. So I'm putting the first day of school here in September. And that is a holiday, so it's why it's kind of like lifted up a little bit there. And so I don't know if we're actually going to start that day or the next day. It might be the next day. because the first day's a holiday. I don't know. That's the cool thing about homeschool. We can do whatever we want to do. It's really nice. Okay, and then I'm going to May, and I'm going to put the last day of school as well. So homeschool has been an interesting adventure. I started homeschooling Logan last year, I think towards the end of October. When I resigned from teaching, I had been a teacher for 20 years, to do YouTube and Etsy full-time. It just never occurred to me that I would homeschool my son. But he does have some medical issues, and he was missing a lot of school because of those, and I decided, what an golden opportunity. I am a retired teacher. I have 20 years of teaching experience under my belt, and I could just homeschool Logan so that he doesn't have to feel that frustration of missing so much school due to his health issues. So oh my gosh, it's been absolutely wonderful. I am so thankful and grateful, and I feel lucky that I get to do this. But that being said, being a classroom teacher and homeschooling are two very different things. So I actually went through, I think from October till May, we tried 3 different curriculums. I should say 3 times where I totally overhauled the curriculum that we were using. I was just trying to figure out what I was doing. I was used to teaching a classroom full of kids, and it's just very different from working with a student one-on-one. So we did do a lot of changes, and I actually feel really good about the curriculum that we're going to be using going forward this school year. And I would like to do a video just to share that, because I found it kind of hard to figure out there's so many choices, what's good, what to use. Some things are cheaper than others, some things are very expensive. Is the cost worth it? And so I would like to do a video and share that. I was going to do that last week, and I ran out of time as I was working on the new designs for the stickers. But if that is something you're interested in, hopefully that video will be coming soon, and I will share all the curriculum that we'll be using for the upcoming school year. Also, too, even if you don't homeschool and you're just a parent who is just a parent, that sounds terrible. That's not what I meant. If you are a parent who is not homeschooling but you want to do some extra work with your child at home, then maybe these resources that I share could be helpful to you as well. Yeah, I don't know why I said just a parent. That's terrible. That's not what I meant at all. It just came out wrong. Okay, so gift idea. So the first 2 pages in the notes section of the back of the planner, there are 8 notes pages. And what I've decided to do with the first 2 pages is create gift ideas pages for my family. So I have 7 family members that there's 6 family members plus me would be 7. So 7 of us that I would buy gifts for throughout the year, like birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, things like that. So I love the idea of having pages where I can write down ideas for gifts for those family members as they come up through the year. That way, as their birthday approaches or as a holiday approaches, like Christmas, for example, I'm not scrambling to try and figure out what to get them, because I already have good ideas written throughout the year. And so what I do here is I'm using that washi again from Erin Condren. It was like a 4-pack that I got. So this is that colorful part that I didn't use at the beginning of the planner. So I'm using it on these pages. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, the colors are so vibrant and rich. And this, like I said, the washi was just so luxurious to the touch. It was so, I don't know, I really liked it. Anyways, I am layering, so that colorful one with the turquoise one that came in the packet. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out and make a grid, so with 4 boxes on these pages, so that I can put the names of all the family members in the boxes. So what I'm going to end up with 8 boxes, because I'm going to split this into 4 sections on each page, and I only have 7 family members. So what I decided to do with that last box is I just labeled it, I I think I labeled it other. So if I want to buy a gift for a friend or something like that, I could write that down in that section. Okay, friends, I just have to say I love the way that turned out. I love the colors, the look of it. Oh, I'm just so happy with the way this is going today. You know, like I've been thinking about this video for a while and like really looking forward to getting my planner set up. And I'm just so happy that it is turning out the way it is and it's looking as nice as it is. It makes me happy because sometimes I get these ideas in my head and then I go and I do them and they just look terrible. They don't end up like the way I was picturing in my head. But so far, things are going really well here. So on this page, or pages, so for the rest of the notes pages, I'm going to be using them for listing out books that I want to read this year. I was just going to do 2 pages, but then I realized I'm going to need the rest of the pages of the book. I just know I am. So I was kind of measuring that there to see if I needed to do 2 washi tapes, and I decided that I did. And instead of going with like a different color, I decided to go with the same washi, and I'm just kind of staggering the pattern. I thought if I lined it up exactly, it would look kind of funny, but staggered with the label I thought looked really pretty. So, you know, I was just experimenting and I'm actually very happy with the way it turned out. I think it looks really nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up these 8 pages and then I'm going to go in and write down all the books that I currently want to, that I already know that I want to read this year, because I already have several. And I thought it'd be fun if I shared like the books, like like as I'm writing the name of the book, I'm also going to insert pictures of the book so you can see the cover, the title, the author, instead of just like the little like black and white words list that I'm making. I thought the pictures would be more colorful and more fun. So I'm going to fast forward through the rest of this part so that you can see all that, and then I'll come back at the end and we will do a flip through of the whole setup and see how the whole thing looks overall. I'm so excited to see that. I haven't seen it myself yet. So let's go ahead and finish getting this set up, and then I will be back with the final overview. Okay friends, it is time for the final flip through, and I have to say, wow, this was so much fun. Setting up my planner for the new year was just so enjoyable. Thank you so much for letting me share that with you, and I just feel so lucky that I get to share this hobby that I just absolutely love doing, get to share it here on YouTube, and I get to interact with people, and it just means a lot to me to get to do this, get to do what I love every day. I feel like so lucky. I feel like I'm one of the luckiest people in the world. And like I said, I love the way it turned out. This was super fun to do. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And if you would like to see more planning content or budgeting content or Etsy shop content, then I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.